Ian Fleming's James Bond 007, Part 5. Bond just walked into the British Embassy. Get him on the first flight out of Tegel. Have a car meet him at Heathrow. Tell the driver to put the name Peter Franks on the arrival's placard. Mr. Franks. Mr. Tanner's on the line for you, sir. Your weapon? Broken down. Tossed in a spree before I went to the airport. Q will be thrilled. How was your flight? You're a very funny man, Bill. I'd come over there and shoot you, if I still had a gun. You're coming straight in anyway. Things got bad overnight. And so, in conclusion, CIA didn't vet their asset, who was the source of all the trouble, and turns out to be so crazy that he pulled his own cover. I am angry, but I am also tired and dirty, and would like to be done with this. Come now, Bond, you should be pleased. You have uncovered a cutting-edge international drug processing operation simply by walking into it with your face. It's really rather lucky we don't employ the 00 section as spies, isn't it, Mr. Tanner? Moving on. This person's name is, I swear to you, Dharma Reach, American, ex-Marine, lost both her forearms while making an IED that she intended to kill her commanding officers with. Charming. Dare I ask why she was trying to kill her superiors? Well, there were tales of her running a military prison as her own private torture garden. A happy accident with these officers would have forestalled an investigation. I can see how she appeals to Kurjak. What about the other one? Oh, you mean the one you killed? Brian Masters, sprung from a secure institution, some weird brain thing, extremely violent, as I'm sure you discovered for yourself. Kurjak is drawn to damaged people who love death, recreating the defining experience of his life, working with like-minded comrades to run camps. The poison drugs. Where are we on that? We have a dozen locations under containment in London. There's something of a panic on, and the narcotics are continuing to enter the country. MI5 are taking the lead, obviously. And do 5 have anything useful yet? 5 think the most recent package came in through one of the old docks in the east. What? Just sailed it up the river from Europe? Not in here, Bond. Not ever. There's a team from 5 going in. You're to go out and liaise with them. I presume they will have guns? Yes, Bond. They're MI5. They will have guns. You will have only your wit. So try not to act as if you being completely disarmed, please. Take a car from the pool. Q says he may have some paintball supplies you can legally use, and get yourself cleaned up, man. I'll use my own car. I'm not driving one of our fleet of rusting Fiats. Out you go. Oh, James, I have something for you to play with. Exactly 3 inches long. Perfectly legal to carry. Almost the same size as your little gun, isn't it? And I'm sure you feel pretty naked without that. I am surrounded by civil servant comedians today, but thank you. Oh, and if you're going to do the decent thing and burn those clothes outside in a bin, I'm prepared to watch you take them all off to document the destruction of a biohazard. You understand. Sexual harassment in the workplace. How awful for you. I really need food and sleep, too. When do I need to meet this crew from 5? Well, they're spread pretty thin right now. The site's been sealed, but I don't expect their team to go in before late afternoon. We just don't want 5 to act without eyes from 6 on them. Look busy for them while we develop our response, okay? Where the hell are the team from 5? Am I supposed to drive down every rat hole here to look for them? You killed him. Tortured him, too. Ah!
You did what? He was beautiful. He was sick. And you did what? Nah.
Bastard!
Don't need a damn gun.
Turning your back on a target is a little arrogant, isn't it?
You're just another dead white guy. You don't get to teach me about anything. Look at that. Covering ripped, wiring stripped, power packs holed, and the arm still works well enough to kill you with. Slaven's a genius.
And then the batteries in her prosthetic arms explosively combusted. We've tracked her back. A sequence of private planes. She clearly couldn't use commercial air travel with those arms. She flew in from Berlin. No, we lost her there and picked up one of her aliases in Oslo. She jumps down to Floro and flies into Britain from there. Floro? Tiny place. It's as close as you get to Utvir, off the Norwegian coast. The only real local point of interest being the decommissioned Norwegian battleship moored there. The HNOMS Vargr. Sir, I am respectfully requesting to be put on a military plane to Utvir. I'll have to clear it with the Norwegians. No, sir, you won't. Drop me in. Bond, I see this case got your full attention. I wonder how that happens. Get me on a military plane and give me my bloody gun back? Sir.